believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. It is one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's drive. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. All that leverage being applied to the arm.
Just an expert.
Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Connects.
And I think Orton might have got a cut there.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Russian leg sweep. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he...
Watch out. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
A razor-sharp chop there.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's...
Take off. He fails to connect.
He saw that one coming.
The WWE Universe has long awaited
excited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
Here we go.
Oof, no way home.
Now is the time to drop the hammer.
Neck breaker. Cover. Is it enough? Kicks out at just one.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
On a well-placed calf kick there. And you can see that Orton is already starting to slip. That injury
From the top.
boom!
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble just 3 months ago.
Well, if you ask me, CM Punk was justified in his actions. An eye for an eye. Plus, let's not gloss over the fact that Miz would have won anyway.
Right.
Sky high. Whoa, cross body. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Float over Russian leg sweep. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Face first impact.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the with 2 R's. Clothesline.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. Tossed back into the ring.
Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now. Connects off the springboard.
CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and an opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Big forearm.
Oh! Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
Orton outfought him there. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching.
And he's into the pin. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
He's able to reverse it.
Struggling to fight, being forced into the tree of woe.
Oh, what a response.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack. They're attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Oh, that'll send a shot down your spine.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Teeing off. Orton has the momentum against him here.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. Torturing the
losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Placing him in the corner. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Orton! RKO! Will that close Punk out?
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
How on earth?
Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
How on earth did that happen? Randy Orton setting his opponent up, and this is just classic.
And that DDT was well delivered.
The finish line is in sight for Orton. This could be it. It could end right here.
On the ropes, so that'll end the pin.
Coming next, managing to evade a precarious position there.
KO out of nowhere. Randy Orton, there it is.
What in the world?
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
Orton a bit dismayed, but we know the Viper is adept at remaining on the offensive.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
He counters with a great reversal. Totally helpless at the moment.
Right across the larynx.
Quick evasion for him there.
Grind the features off their face across the top rope.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Punk dodges out in time.
And Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating.
Hit on CM Punk. Shoulders up before two.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head.
Jeez, you might break a neck that way.
Saw it coming. Northern Lights. Hammerlock now.
Followed up with a lariat.
Picked up and being carried around now. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Crash landing. Russian leg sweep. And the core taking on some damage.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
This is a grueling hold to be in. Look at the contortion. Dangerous moment here.
He forces the breakpoint, getting to the ropes. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Orton is done.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
You are going to have to do more than that to take down the Apex Predator.
Punk took his best shot, gave it.
CM Punk looking. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Punch connects.
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
The cover. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.